amigos, bultites, bienvenidos una vez más al Bulto Club. Aquí está su tío Xefito en esta su amada sección, el Bulto Entrevista. Y el día de hoy tenemos la primer entrevista internacional en el Bulto Club, así es. Campeón de parejas de UCPW, campeón de peso crucero de UCPW, de peso junior de PPW en Canadá también, y actual futuro talento en México. La verdad es que lo traje porque la neta le tengo un chingo de fe, no por otra cosa. Creo que va a llegar a un lugar grande. Señoras y señores, Lil Blay. Bravo. Man, how are you doing? Thank you for coming here to Bulto Club. You're the first international guest in our show. Well, in the interview section, because in the show we have had many foreigners, but you're the first on this section.
Canada, woo!
Nice. How it has been your experience here in Mexico so far? We know that you have, correct me if I'm wrong, 1 year here in Mexico.
No, 7 months.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. You have the face like if you were been here like for 1 year or something.
No, I got here in August. Like the 3rd of August is when I arrived in Mexico, and then I've stayed here. And then in November I took a trip to Canada for 2 weeks, and then came back, and then I took a trip back in February for a month to go wrestle up in Alberta. And well, Mexico is the place to be, honestly. When I started out, Mexico was at the top of my list of places to go.
Really?
And, now I'm here and couldn't be happier.
Over Japan and over the US?
I've been to the US, but it's much easier to get into Mexico than it is to get into the US.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I'd like to go to Japan one day, but something tells me it wouldn't be as fun as here in Mexico.
Yeah, we're funnier right here. We're nicer.
Well, I bet they're a lot more strict over there.
Yeah.
You couldn't have as much fun.
Yeah. All right. We know you're from Windsor, Nova Scotia.
Yes.
How's the life in Nova Scotia? Because I'm a huge, believe it or not, I'm a huge Halifax Thunderbirds fan.
No way.
Which is pretty weird here in Mexico because no one here knows what the hell lacrosse is, but I love it, and I'm a huge fan of the Halifax Thunderbirds. So tell us how it's alive in Nova Scotia.
Well, it's much more quiet than it is in Mexico. I think there's more people in Mexico City than there is the entire country of Canada.
Yeah.
And it's,
basically, yeah.
It's
You can loud. You're containing your loud. You just let yourself go. Yeah.
Should I correct you when you?
The less you can, please.
All right.
Yeah.
I can understand you. There's a lot of people, unless if they can speak like a bit of English, then usually I can understand them when they're speaking Spanish. But
yeah,
I don't know. Nova Scotia's a real quiet place. Like it's like a retirement province, really. We got lots of apples and stuff, and pretty trees during the fall and spring weather time.
Right. And are you a Halifax Thunderbirds fan?
No, but I like Halifax.
Right. Okay.
Lacrosse is pretty brutal.
Yeah, and in spring especially, right? Because your winter sport it's ice hockey, and on spring you practice lacrosse.
Some people do. I do not.
Yeah, but I mean the whole Canada country.
Yes. Yeah. Lacrosse is interesting to say the least. It's pretty hardcore. Did you know Mick Foley used to play lacrosse?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. He used to. Why Lil Blay?
Why Derrito?
Which is the background of your gimmick in professional wrestling?
Okay. Before I started doing Lil Blay, I was wrestling as Youngblood Cody Blade, and then there's two guys that I look up to, Rex Atkins and Marcus Burke, and I put on music that not everybody enjoys. Like I like a certain type of rap, like underground people that aren't really signed. And nobody else really shares my taste in music that I travel with. So one day we were driving, and I think we were listening to SDK by Caspian and Snack the Ripper. I said, yeah, listen to this song. And he said, this should just be your gimmick. And I said, what? He said, yeah, you should do a rapper gimmick. And I was like, I don't know, man. And then he's like, no, just try it. And I was like, all right, we can try it. Because I didn't really have a gimmick. I was just like a regular wrestler, whatever, biker shorts and stuff and flames. And then he's like, yeah, so instead of Cody Blade, we'll just put Little Blay, because like Little Pete, Little Plump, little this, little that. And so we tried to. When we were going to do the gimmick, we had to go all the way with it in every way possible, or it wasn't going to work. So I had to dye my hair, I had to get new gear, I had to come up with a new entrance. I wrote my own song for it, and so I was like, if we don't hit everything out of the park, it's not going to work. So I started putting the face tattoos on, and I dyed my hair.
I thought those were real until you erased them. I thought those were real.
Perfect. And so it just went from Cody1-8 to Lil Blay.
Nice. But I think that your gimmick looks like an 80s rapper. Because of the colors and all that stuff, it looks like an 80s thing instead of a modern rap stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that was your intention, but that's how I percibí rápido, güey. Perceive it.
Yeah, that's what I guess.
Él es el Inge, banda, ya salió en otros videos. El día de hoy lo traje porque el güey tiene licenciatura en inglés y por eso lo trajimos, por si la cago, ¿no? No vaya a ser, por cualquier cosita. Gracias, Inge, gracias.
No hay licenciatura, pero sí, aquí estoy.
No, acá ya estoy. Yeah, so that was your idea when you started to use those colors, or?
So you guys must know who 6ix9ine is?
No.
That's probably a good thing then. There's a Mexican rapper who went by the name of 6ix9ine, and he's terrible. He had great beats, but terrible rapper.
Alright.
But he generated like a lot of heat. People, if they seen him, they either loved him or most just hated the sight of him. So I was like, alright, and he was big at the time when I was like doing the gimmick, and right before I came out with it, he went to jail for whatever he went to jail for. And then I was like, oh no. I was like, I'm ready to do this like next week, and now he just like went to jail for like being the biggest rat ever. So I was like, whatever. So I think that helped me get more heat or attraction or a reaction anyway. And then after we got noticed with the 6ix9ine style thing, I was like, alright, now we've been noticed, let's move away from 6ix9ine. And do you know who Tom McDonald is?
No. If you haven't noticed, I'm a glamour guy, a rock guy, so I don't know anything about rap.
Okay, so Tom McDonald was used to be a professional wrestler, and we were like trained by the same dude, come to find out. And he's a rapper that lives in America now, and he does like the ski mask thing and the vest. So I was like, I was like listening to a lot of him, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna put the ski mask on, I'm gonna get a vest. So now we try to take from him.
Right. Okay. How your career started? Because this is not a normal question that we do here at the show, but we want people to know you in order to help you out to grow up in your career. Because we brought you because we think you have a lot of potential to become a huge star, not only here in Mexico but also in the US. I don't know why, but I don't want to increase your ego, but last time I said that, it was to a young guy that nobody liked. I was the only guy cheering at him at the show. And actually, my good friend Omariño was with me, and he was like, man, why you cheer this guy? No one cares about him. And I was like, man, if you give this guy a chance, he's going to become a huge star. And that guy turns out to be Pentagon Jr.
No way.
So
right?
Yeah, so last time I said that was Penta. So I don't want to increase your ego, but I think something similar about you.
Bro, I love Penta. Like I take a lot from him because he doesn't do a whole lot, and all he has to do is zero mierda, and people lose their goddamn mind.
Yeah.
So I was taken from him, and I spent 5 racks on new boots. Like that was the song, and in certain places I can say it, and the crowd will say it, like finish the sentence for me and blah blah blah. But yeah, I love Penta. But your question was, how did
my question was how your career started, how you decided to become a professional wrestler, how you said like, oh yeah, I love rap and music, but I love even more professional wrestling.
It's funny how those two come together, because when I was a kid, I wasn't allowed to watch wrestling, and I wasn't allowed to listen to rap music.
Yeah.
So I just did all the things I wasn't allowed to do as a kid.
Nice.
I don't know. As a kid who didn't want to be a professional wrestler, really, like I thought it was like the coolest thing ever. Like these guys are like stars and gods or whatever. And I used to get taken to wrestling shows as a kid. And one time I think I put popcorn down somebody's shirt. My dad stopped taking me to wrestling shows. But I don't know. I used to do amateur wrestling since I was like 14. And then I remember one day my dad was watching the Macho Man Randy Savage documentary on Netflix or whatever. And I just happened to be on the computer and I said, I'm going to look up a wrestling school. And I found this wrestling school on Kijiji. And this guy that used to run the shows in my hometown. Funny enough, when I went to one of his shows when I was like 8, I was like, you're going to teach me how to be a pro wrestler. He just happened to be the guy that had the ad of Kijiji.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
So then I messaged him and he's like, yeah, come meet me at this place at this time. And I told my parents, I was like, you gotta take me to this. And then, I don't know, everything's revolved around wrestling ever since. Everywhere I live, all the jobs that I have, where I go, when I eat, when I sleep, who I hang out with, all that stuff.
Everything was involved with wrestling.
Wrestling was like the center of it. Everything had to
Yeah.
revolve around that. Lost a couple girlfriends because of it, but
No one cares. No one cares. Wrestling's still here. The girlfriends are not, basically. So no one cares. Don't blame yourself. You make the right decision.
Hiciste lo correcto, Bob.
How do you see Mexico as a springboard for your career or as a final destination? Because we know the three main wrestling powers in the world are the US, Japan, and Mexico. I'm going there with Canada. Hold on. But those are the three main powers where the industry of professional wrestling, it's huge. But of those three, it turns out, and sometimes it looks like Mexico is just a springboard to jump to Japan or to jump to the US. How do you see Mexico in that sense?
Well, I think the three big ones are Mexico, Japan, and the UK because they all have their own style. Mexico has the flashy, acrobatic, Hurricanrana type stuff. Japan has the hard-hitting, like strong style, and the UK has like the intense chain, like the catch.
The technique thing.
But I think to elevate yourself, you have to like learn different styles. Go and train with as many people as possible because everybody knows one thing that you don't know. So if you train with 100 people, you know 100 things. But I think Mexico helps because you learn all the flashy stuff, all the flashy stuff. And so when you take what you learn from here and you go back to, let's say, your own area where most of the people don't know how to do the stuff that you've learned in Mexico, that elevates you that much more. So I think all the knowledge that I'm getting here will elevate me for whenever I go anywhere else.
I'll tell you why I don't think the UK and Canada, because I think that Canada and the UK could get to that same point that Mexico and the US and Japan has. But the thing is that if you look to the industry in Canada and in the United Kingdom, it's not that developed.
No.
It's like...
maybe not in Canada, but I think it's very developed in the UK.
Really?
Yes.
Because when I see, for example, Mexico, we have AAA, we have CMLL. When I see the US, they have WWE, they have AEW, they have Ring of Honor, they have NWA, they have tons of companies. In Japan, they have New Japan, All Japan, Noah, Stardom. But if you look at the United Kingdom, they just have Rep Pro.
Yeah,
and Rep Pro, I wouldn't say it's a main company.
Yeah.
So that's the thing.
They don't have a major company over there, but I guess they have smaller little companies like Progress or WXW or I don't know. Those
ICW as well.
Isn't that out of America too? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think you're right that they don't have a major company like AAA or the WWE or New Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And following that same line, why do you think Canada doesn't have a major company as well?
You don't have enough people. There's not enough.
Really?
There's not enough people in one area. I mean, Impact, the owner of Impact is from Canada.
From Canada, yeah.
But there's It's hard to say that like there's not enough people there because I don't know if you promote it properly, you could draw a big crowd and stuff. Like there's big crowds for like Smash and in Vancouver and stuff like that. But yeah, we don't have a big major company signing people in Canada.
Really? Because we look at Canada and we see all that this tradition of the Hart family in Calgary and Chris Jericho in Winnipeg and Kenny Omega as well in Winnipeg, and I would think that you have enough people. So that's interesting to you to say because we would normally think the opposite.
Because Canada's so big and it's so spread out that like you got some people, nobody. Some people, nobody.
Como Querétaro, güey. Querétaro está igualito así.
That's rude, man. That's really rude.
Yeah. I was saying to him that Querétaro, a city here in our country, it's like that. You see one house, 3 empty spaces. Another house, 3 empty spaces, a mall. That's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you should just punch him anyway.
No, not right now.
Not right now, he says later.
Interesting. So lack of people.
Yeah, it's very spread out, and like there's big cities, but you got like a big city, maybe 2 or 3 big cities every province except for Ontario, which is just like packed shoulder to shoulder. You got like
Toronto, Ottawa,
and then all the towns surrounding it, like not Cornwall, but you got Ottawa, I guess, and Montreal, and Hamilton, Kitchener, places like that. There's like little cities outside the big city, and they have smaller promotions, but no big ones.
Right. Okay. This is a question that we always ask to everyone that comes here.
Esta es una que todos se saben.
I save it for this point on our conversation.
Where you lose the question?
And mainly because I lost the question. Yeah. What do you think about the apuestas match as a foreigner? Because I want your opinion first, and then I'm gonna give you my point of view as a national. But first, I want your point of view.
What is that?
That's his point of view. Nice. Now my point of view. You know what an apuestas match is?
No. What's
No.
Apuestas?
Well, that's good because that means you're not going to be rotten as soon as I thought. Because in Mexico we used to put on the line every single freaking Sunday your hair or your mask against a guy you barely know. I hate that. Originally in Mexican tradition, when you have a huge angle with someone, like for at least a year and a half or 2 years, when that guy turns really into your enemy, not only your rival, but your enemy, you put on the line your mask or your hair, and that's an apuestas match.
I'll put my mask on the line.
Really?
Yeah, because I don't have one. I'd really not like to shave my head.
but your mask, it's more like just for your entrance. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah. It's not like you wrestle with a mask. But here in Mexico we do that, and it's a huge tradition, which is very beautiful, because in other countries your main prize, for example in Canada, in the US, in Japan, the main prize, it's always a belt. Always. In Mexico we also have the belt, but we have an extra level. Like, have you ever seen Spinal Tap?
No, but I've heard of it.
Well, like,
it's a band, right?
Yeah, it's a band, but it's also a movie, really fun.
The numbers all go to 11.
Well, our volume, let's say that your volumes go to 10 and our volumes goes to 11. Mm-hmm. Right, with the apuestas match. But lately, promoters here in Mexico have been abusing of doing the apuestas matches,
okay,
and it starts to lose
value.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Well, I guess if you like raise the stakes to a certain, if you raise the stakes to a certain height, but you keep raising them to this certain height, that means it's like not worth as much, like the dollar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if it happens every time, then people aren't so shocked when it does happen. Like
that's
blood
the
or
thing.
something like that. Like, well, people aren't gonna freak out as much if somebody bleeds 3 times during the show, as if somebody were to like bleed at the main event
Yeah.
or something like that.
Exactly. It's not gonna be as shocking as the first time, right?
Yeah.
So we encourage you here at Bulto Club to not to put your hair on the line
Or my mask.
it's or your mask. If it's not strictly, is that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I did it. Yeah. If it's not strictly necessary, if you have a rival that you really hate and you have a cool rivalry during, I don't know, 2 years, you can put your hair on the line.
Yeah, I guess if like we're gonna make money off this rivalry and we can make money off me losing my hair, and it
Yeah.
could actually draw people and people would be invested instead of just shaving their head and be like, cool, whatever, next.
Yeah, that's the thing that unfortunately happens a lot here in Mexico, so we encourage you to not to do it.
No problem. I don't want to do it.
Right. Yeah, he goes like, oh, damn, I'm gonna have to dye my hair again when that thing grows up again. How does the mutiny came up? How was that idea with Giant Orion? I think it's the only one with you, or is there anybody else in the stable?
That's a funny question you asked. All right. Well, there was a bunch of guys when I came down here. There was like 8 Canadians, and
Yeah.
then I like the only one left. They've left and like come back again. But so do you know what the word mutiny means? It means to overthrow a leader, or like when you're on a pirate ship, you'll overthrow the captain.
Yeah, mutiny.
That's mutiny. So, one of our guys was like, I'm the leader of the group, I'm the leader, like, I gotta make all the decisions and blah, blah, blah. And we're like, as a joke, we're gonna call the team the Mutiny.
Does that remind you to someone, you son of a bitch? He dropped me out of a band. He kicked me out of a band. That's the real mutiny. That's the actual mutiny.
Not really, because I was kind of the leader, so... So, yeah, it was...
Man, lo voy a decir en español. Qué poca madre.
So that doesn't count as mutiny. Let's be
the leader.
honest. Let's be honest.
So the name of it was kind of an inside rib, and then yeah, we just ran with it.
Right, and how is it going?
Well, we've all like gone different. O'Brien went back to Canada to go work this new job, and I was getting flown in by like Exlo and stuff. And then, well, we inducted, I don't know, Action Jackson. So I guess whenever we tag team, we would be the Mutiny. But yeah, it was a group of us, so we needed like the Canadian Mutiny. But then we added a dude that wasn't from Canada, so we just dropped the Canadian thing and.
And it's the mutiny. And you like that kind of gimmick of foreigners against Mexicans? Because here in Mexico, that's so freaking repetitive that it makes you really to, how do you say, vomitar, Inge?
Makes you want to throw up.
Makes you want to throw up, yeah. It's
Okay, so like for the first 2 months when we were having shows, everybody wanted like Canada versus these guys, Canada versus Mexico, Canada versus Mexico, Canada versus Mexico, and I'm like.
like that, really, like that, literally like that. He was like, yeah.
So I was like, we didn't mind because we just got to Mexico and we were taking whatever bookings, however they came, whether they wanted us.
Yeah, money talks. Yeah.
Well, bookings talk.
Yeah, I mean booking stuff.
Same thing, but yeah, we didn't mind as we were just getting shows. They wanted to promote it however they wanted to promote it, just put us on the show.
But it does that bothers you?
But at the same time, I'm like, if you want us on the show, you're the boss. Tell us what to do.
You like to be a heel, a rudo, here in Mexico?
You don't have much of a choice unless you're from Mexico.
Damn, I hate that.
If you're a foreigner and you're wrestling a Mexican, you're automatically the bad guy because they want to cheer for the hometown or the local dude. And if you're a foreigner, you're not the local guy.
Which is weird because in Asian times, when we have foreigner wrestlers here, we used to make them stars. Like, for example, you know Ricky Banderas El Mesías?
No.
No? Mil Muertes?
Yes.
It's the same guy. But he uses a mask, but it is the same guy.
Yeah.
And it's my buddy. I love you, Nalgon. And the thing was that when he came here, he had that gimmick of the bad foreigner that hates
Where's he
Mexicans.
from?
And Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rico?
Yeah.
Okay.
But after a while, he started to become popular and people started to love him, and he turned out into a technical face thing.
Well, I think that just happens when you wrestle in the same place for a long time. Either people will just hate you overall, or they will learn to love you. As in, so whenever I go anywhere with this Lil Blay gimmick, people see me with the pink hair and going, yeah, with the face tattoos and blah blah blah, and automatically they're like, screw this guy. But sometimes if I can like stay in the same area long enough, I will become a face. But when I first go anywhere, automatically heel.
Yeah.
Rudo.
And talking about become a native here in Mexico, how was your first earthquake last week?
That wasn't my first earthquake.
No?
My first earthquake was that 6.9 a couple months ago.
In November?
Yes.
Was it in November? Yeah.
Yeah, that was okay.
Welcome to Mexico, buddy.
So we're at Hercules Gym, and he always has the music playing.
Yeah.
He always has the music playing, and sitting there working out, and the music stops, and I was like, well, that's strange. He never turns the music off ever. And then I seen all these people, like a group of people running across the gym. I was like, is there a fight happening? and I was like, oh no, there's a fire. And I was like, no, no fire. And then I felt it, and I was like, oh my god, an earthquake! I thought like the ground started shaking. I thought the giant dropped the weights or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I was like, oh damn, the earthquake. So like I'm running and pulling Buddy off the Daniel off the running thing. He's got his headphones on, and then we're running down the stairs, and like stuff's coming off the wall, and then we're like standing in the middle of the street, but the ground's still shaking, like we're on like a rope ladder, like a rope, rope ladder or whatever. And I was like, god damn, and then it stopped, and I was like, whoa. And then for the next 3 days, we'd be walking, I'd be like, wait, stop.
Mexican culture being like, wait, stop, yeah.
Wait, stop, is this an earthquake? But nobody else is freaking out, so I was like, no.
Yeah, but you get used, don't worry. Right now we're like, oh yeah, it's we're on an earthquake, and we're like this. But yeah, the first couple times are freaking out.
Yeah, it screws with your equilibrium for like a week.
You're still trembling on your matches. Like,
well, yeah, you're just like, as soon as something doesn't feel right, you're like, earthquake?
My gosh, those earthquake. How's the life at Bandidos? Because I've been there a couple of times. I love it. It's a really cool place, but I don't live there. So how's the life at Bandidos?
Bandidos is awesome. I love going to Bandidos. Well, because I remember one of the first, I seen a big lucha show, and I just thought the big lucha show was head and shoulders above any other show that we'd seen, because it had like a North American style to the match instead of like everybody doing the exact same thing every single match. They had like an ECW vibe to it, and then I was like, all these guys are amazing. All these guys. Elemental, Bandito, Gravity, Commander, Kamita Maya, Ecstasies, like Elemental, all those guys. So I was like, well, if I want to be that good, then I have to go train with these guys. And so we were, where we were staying before, it wasn't going good, so we needed we wanted a new place to stay. And then we were like, well, why don't we just go to Bandidos? So me and Orion moved into Bandidos. And it's sweet because, I don't know, I got the mindset of like, you want to be the best and you got to go as hard as you can and be the hardest worker in the room. And that's real hard there when there's all those hard workers in the room. So, I don't know, it's perfect because you never have an excuse on why you can't go to the gym, because it's 20 feet from your bedroom. Yeah. And then the ring's 25 feet from where you sleep. So, if you're not training, then you really don't got no excuse. So
you're just wasting time if you're there.
Exactly. So it's good to be able to have all those classes like right there for you. You got Sky Day, you got Ricky Martin, Flamita, Bandito, all those guys training there. So if you're not going to get better living there, you're probably not going to get better at all.
Doing anything else.
Yeah.
And talking about teachers, who's your toughest teachers here? I have an idea. I really have an idea of who is your toughest teacher here in Mexico, but I want your opinion.
Toughest as in who has the biggest
Yeah, I think it's better if I count to 3 and we both say at the same time.
I don't know. There's some tough teachers like I don't know Herodes. Herodes is my good buddy. Herodes, he teaches a really good like a jiu-jitsu style to it, and it's like his training kicks your ass. But then again, Ricky Marvin's is also not easy because I don't know if you don't get it after a couple times, he gets a little upset. So like there's a little bit more pressure there. But then again, after you take it a couple times and like he puts the fear of God into you, you eventually get it, and then by about like I don't know the 5th practice, you're getting what you weren't getting last time on like the first try. And then well, he's good like Sky Day where if you think you can skip a class and then he's going to see you next day, he's like, hey, why aren't you out my class? What the hell? Come on. So they'll give you shit, and as much as it sucks at the time where you think, oh, this guy's giving me shit, leave me alone, they're just trying to push you to be better and go to class.
Like high school, yeah. It's like high school, yeah.
Sort of.
Kind
I have much more respect for my lucha teachers than I did for my school teachers.
That's the way it has to be. Yeah. What freaked you out the most when you came here to Mexico? Like, why does these guys do this in this way?
Are we talking lucha or in general?
No, in general. Like, I don't know why everyone has a picture of their sons on their shirts. How do you say Primera Comunión, Inge?
I don't know. That's.
Okay, what freaked me out the most is how many people were sniffing gasoline where we were living. People were like walking around like this.
Oh yeah, it's Tapalapa stuff. Yeah.
No, over in because we were living across the street from by Garibaldi, like right across the street from the Tequila Museum.
Yeah.
And all the time you see these guys doing this. And one night we were coming back from wherever we were coming back from, and there was this guy in the middle of the street with no shirt on, one hand going like this, and the other hand he whipped out a machete. He's got no shirt on, sniffing gasoline in the middle of the street with a machete. But the most impressive thing is he had a holster for the machete. So he's doing this, and he takes out the machete, and we're driving, and he locks eyes with the car, and he starts like coming towards the car, and we're like, go, 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 go. That was probably the scariest moment.
Yeah.
Or there was one time I was like, and there's these guys next to us that they were our neighbors or whatever. Some people thought they were bad dudes, but they were very nice to us. Someone was like, if you ever get a chance, buy these guys cola and they'll love you forever. So I remember that day I bought them a bottle of pop. And then about midnight that night, I'm on the phone and I'm walking towards my door. And I look back and there's this guy going like this to me. And I was like, ugh. And I see all the guys that are next door. There's about 8 of them. And I look back again, and this guy's got his hand raised up at me like this, and I was like, oh shit. And then I look forward, and our neighbors are like running past me. And I was like, and I look back, and the guy that was raising his arm towards me was like running away from him, but they grabbed him by the shirt like this, and took him into an alley. I went home. The next day I was like, what happened to that guy? They're like, don't worry, we took care of him. And that was like my 4th day here in Mexico.
Man, what a terrible first impression.
Todo lo que no me ha pasado.
Exactamente, todo lo que no nos ha pasado a nosotros en 24. Everything that we haven't lived here in Mexico in 24 years, you lived it in 4 days.
That's bad luck, man. That's bad luck right there.
I had great neighbors.
Well, at least they were.
Alejandro. My God.
Those guys.
Thanks for
were
saving
really nice.
his life in order to be here with us. Bueno, Bultitos, hemos pasado a esta sección llamada Tócale Bulto. Así es, esta sección donde lo vamos a hacer adivinar canciones. Lil, today you are going to have to guess some songs. Let's see how good you are. Atínale a la canción World Champion, it's Cuervo. He guessed 15 songs straight. So that's your record to break.
Okay.
Right? We're gonna play 10 rounds. If you do it right, maybe we can gift you an extra round in order to raise your note. right?
Okay.
Okay. Round number 1.
I've heard this song before. I don't know enough.
Really?
Yes.
Neither the artist or the song title?
Alright, one more time. There's a part of me that wants to say AC/DC.
No way.
Then no.
No, you're far
Very
from.
far off.
Tears for Fears. Everybody wants to rule the world. Damn. We're live.
Welcome to
Yeah, we're live. There's no turning back. No? Really? Man, you were living under a rock all these years?
I've probably heard it. I have a select.
Damn, alright.
I'm a big rap guy, okay?
Okay, 0 points. Round number 2. That's it. Switch on the Mind by Guns N' Roses. 1 point.
By Guns N'
That's
Roses.
nice.
I was about to start singing with you. Oh, sweet child.
Yeah, like that. Almost like that. Nice try. Okay, round number 3 and 1 point. I screwed it up once again.
I know this one even more than the first one, but I don't know this one.
Really?
No, I do, but I can't think of it at the time. One more. I'm gonna be real mad about this one. What's this one?
Rattle by Bingo Players. It's kind of a electro thing.
Yeah?
Back in 2010, that song came out. We were in high school when that song came out. It's kind of an electro thing. No?
I've heard it before, but no, I wouldn't have been able to name it.
Alright, well. Okay, 4th round and we just have 1 point, right? I'm gonna be nice.
Is that I Was Made for Loving You by Kiss?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. You couldn't miss that one.
No, but
My dad would have been real upset with me if I did.
And you have said that Kiss is your favorite band, right?
yes, it is.
Yeah.
Do I got the socks on today? No, not today.
Oh, damn. Well, 2 points, round 5, right? Probably you don't know this song by yourself, but your parents do. So believe in your parents' knowledge in order to guess this song, right? Hey, Mom, I'm in trouble right now.
Do we get lifelines in this game?
Okay. That was number 1 in Canada in 1988, so your parents must know at some point in your life, maybe you heard it because your mother played it on the radio or something, so you have to trust on your feelings.
There's a part of me that wants to say Judas Priest.
No.
No?
Not even close.
No, then I guess we're not good.
Once again.
Oh man, I know this one too. too. Those first couple songs that you said, I have no idea what they were. No, what's this one?
This is Don't Forget Me When I'm Gone by Glass Tiger. #1 in Canada in 1988.
Okay, I've heard that song before. Don't forget me when I'm gone.
Yeah, it's like Don't forget me when I'm gone. My heart away.
Yeah, I've heard that before. I never would have guessed the artist though.
Caramba.
Recorcholis.
¿Cuánto vamos, compa?
¿Es el round 6?
Es el round 6, pero ¿cuántos puntos lleva? 2, ¿no?
2.
Lleva 2, ok. Round 7 or 6? 7, alright.
That's by Nickelback.
Yeah, and it's called
Burn it down? No?
kind of, close.
One more time? Let's burn it down.
Burn it, yeah. You're on that line, yeah. Burn it to what?
Burn it to the ground.
Yeah, that's it, burn it to the
To
ground.
be fair, you gave him the answer. You said 2.
Yeah.
Wasn't it 2?
But he didn't catch it. Alright, Burn It to the Ground by Nickelback.
It was also the intro to Raw for a minute.
Yeah, for Monday Night
No.
Raw. Alright, 3 points, round 8 or 7? 8, yeah, whatever. Alright.
Fuck.
Man, you posted that one last night on your Instagram account. Holy shit. I took that one from his Instagram.
Secret is, he doesn't manage his Instagram.
Once again.
Are you sure I posted that?
Oh man, really?
Because it sounds like it sounds like a rap song right now.
It sounds like you don't have any fucking idea. That's how it sounds. One last try.
Are you sure I posted that song?
I'm really sure because I took it from there.
I don't remember what I posted.
I'm done with this. Rolling by Limp Bizkit.
No way.
Yeah. And I played right. I played right.
I played it right.
I played it right, yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, actually, it sounds like the
Yeah,
thing.
that's rolling, yeah.
Keep play it again.
Now we realize. Yeah, like that. And then the. Now you figure it out?
That's funny because I used to come out Limp Bizkit, like my generation used to be my theme song.
Oh man.
To I actually like that song quite a bit, and I didn't recognize it. So.
But you didn't post it on Instagram last night.
Yeah, but it doesn't sound quite the same. The beginning kind of sounds like it.
Oh, so now it turns out that I play with my ass.
Yes.
Kind of.
I think that that gives me a free round if he didn't even recognize it.
Okay, round number 9. How was this one? Alright.
Is this somebody's theme music?
No,
I don't know.
that's a rap song.
Is it?
Probably the most famous rap song in the world.
Alright, one more time then. Oh, Lose Yourself by Eminem.
Yeah, right. Lose Yourself by Eminem. Nice, perfect. 4 points. You already passed Ricky Marvin's record, so you can be happy about it. Ricky has 2 songs. Tiene 2 canciones, ¿no? Ricky only gets 2 songs, so you already passed it.
Yeah, I'm a big Eminem fan, so I would have kicked my ass if I didn't get that one. Once you said it was rap song, I was like, I was thinking, is it Gangster's Paradise?
Okay. Final round. If you don't guess this one, I wouldn't know what to think.
Oh, shit.
Right? This is the ultimate song for you.
Alright. One more time.
I can't believe this. Man, you're gonna make me pissed off all
Easy to Rick.
Se van a cagar, bultitos. Ahorita que sepan, se van a cagar. I'm gonna play it without distortion to make it even way easier.
I don't know, man. What is it?
I'm Still Broke by Lil Blay. What? That's your beat?
There's no guitar in the song!
No! But there's a kind of synthesizer. Yeah, that's the way it's called, yeah. And I put the synthesizer part on the guitar. And this is the main theme. You know your own songs.
Not through a guitar, I guess.
I adapted the synthesizer to the guitar.
Yeah, but you see, I'm thinking rock songs and stuff. There's a guitar in Lose Yourself. There's no guitar in any of my songs.
There's a guitar in Lose Yourself? Yeah.
Yeah, the very beginning.
There's a guitar in Lose Yourself. But man, I learned your fucking song and you didn't guess it!
No, there's no guitar in the song!
Oh, man, this is a shame, really.
I bet you play the song and you play the guitar and I don't know.
I think that you were more concentrated on the lyric part, like rabbits normally, and the music. You produce the music?
I write the music. I have a guy that makes the beats and puts it all together and has the microphone in his closet.
Yeah, it has to be that. Yeah, definitely. But well, 4 songs. You guessed 4 songs, which is really disappointed to be honest, because I thought you were going to guess more.
I'm a rap guy. I'm sorry.
All right, I can give you an extra one.
All right, one more.
Let me remember it. It's a rap song as well. Bad. Like that.
That's by Dr. Dre for sure.
Yeah.
Is it still Dre?
Yeah, it's Dr. Dre.
But the song is still Dre?
Nope.
Play it one more time. I know it's by Dr. Dre.
Yeah, like that. Alright, I got it.
I know that song. It's by
And that's rap. I can't do anything else for you. That's rap. I'm done. I just can't with this. The next episode by Dr. Dre featuring
next episode.
Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, I could hear Snoop Dogg's voice the whole time.
Alright, but we can give you 0.5. Right? So you ended up with 4.5. That's cool, yeah. Enough for me. Nice. That was nice, okay. Ok, Bultitos, vamos a pasar a la sección de las preguntas express. Lil, you have to answer these questions in less than 30 seconds.
Okay.
Right? You ready?
Do I gotta get them right?
No, basically the first thing that comes to your mind.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. Color of your underwear.
Blue.
Favorite cartoon.
Maybe The Simpsons.
Food you hate.
Tomatoes.
Favorite condom brand.
Trojan.
What?
Trojan?
Trojan, alright. I didn't understand. How old you were when you drank your first beer?
13.
Mexican or Canadian girls?
Mexican.
Have you ever get late here in Mexico?
Yes.
That's my man.
Oh, no perdieron el tiempo.
Does your rug match with the curtains?
No.
Interesting. Thank you for that. Okay. Esas fueron las preguntas express, Bultitos. Ahí está.
My hair's pink, bro.
Yeah, that's why I asked. Because, you know, you never know.
He's not dying.
you were like this, like dying. But the fun thing is that you can see his hair like barely pink, but his rug it's like this pink. Ok. Bueno, Bultitos, vamos a pasar a esta sección llamada putazo en el bultazo. Lo que vamos a hacer es yeah, like that. I love it. Lo que vamos a hacer, primero les explico a ustedes y ahorita le explico a Lil. Lo que vamos a hacer es que le vamos a dar palabras que en español tienen un significado especial aquí en México, güey. Le vamos a explicar el principal significado a Lil y después vamos a hacer que de 3 opciones él agarre la que es el segundo significado, ¿vale? Basically, what we're going to do, Lil, is that I'm gonna give you words in Spanish. I'm gonna give you the main meaning,
Yes.
but you have to guess their secondary meaning. I'm gonna give you 3 options per word, and you have to guess what does it mean here in Mexico.
Okay.
Right?
Alright.
Ready? Alright. Word number 1. Tira. Tira means basically strip, like a paper strip.
Okay.
Right? Secondary possible meanings. Police, condom, or pepper.
What was the word again?
Tira.
Pepper.
No.
Oh, damn.
Police. Police. When you see a police, it's like, here comes the tira. Here comes the cops. It's the same thing like cops, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Tira,
first,
cops.
when I hear cops, I think pinche.
No, no, it has nothing to do.
Pinche policia.
Well, I don't want to rock the boat, but her dad is a policeman.
Right now? Okay.
Okay, we call them tira, right? To the police. Okay.
But yeah, it's true that many people.
Alright. Word number 2. Mameluco. Main meaning, it's mameluco, right? It's like baby clothes.
Okay.
But it's that translation, right? Mameluco?
No, that sounds super awkward.
That sounds stupid. Yeah, that sounds stupid. But I search it, That's the way it is
That
called. How would you
sounds
call it? It's like baby clothes, but full baby clothes.
Onesie? Like a onesie?
Onesie?
I haven't heard about it, but you know, it's like a full bodysuit to sleep.
Yeah, onesie.
Onesie.
Pajamas, right?
This is Bultolingo, chavos. This is great. Okay, so mameluco means that thing that you said. How it was again?
Onesie.
Onesie. Mameluco means onesie, right?
Okay.
But alternative meanings. Number 1, joke. Number 2, blowjob. Number 3, sauce. And the word is mameluco.
I want to say sauce because I heard another word for blowjob and I heard another word for, what was that second option?
Joke.
It's either joke or the last one. No?
Sauce?
Sauce is either joke or...
No, it's blowjob.
Oh shit.
You ask for a mameluco.
See, the reason I said that is because no digas mamadas.
Oh, but don't speak bullshit. Don't tell bullshit.
Yeah, but you Google it and it says, don't tell me blowjob.
That's the literal translation.
That's too literal, yeah.
That's a literal translation.
And there's a lot of memes. But yeah, blowjob can be said like mameluco, but it's a very rude way to say blowjob, like mameluco.
Yeah, it's like since it sounds similar to mamadas.
To mamadas,
they-
mamadas, mameluco,
Mameluca.
mameluco.
Okay.
It sounds similar, right?
Well, that's why I chose that answer anyway.
Okay, but you still have 0 points.
I'll pick up the guitar again.
Okay, word number 3, perico, which means parrot or parakeet, right?
Yeah, parrot.
Parrot. Parrot. I prefer parrot. Yeah. Number 1, Allen screw. Number 2, cigarette. Number 3, cocaine. Perico. Cigarette, cocaine, or Allen screw.
I've heard words for cigarettes and I've heard words for cocaine, but I haven't heard a word for Allen screw. So Allen screw?
No. Cocaine.
Fuck.
Cocaine.
Of course it is.
Which words you have?
Cocainina and cigarro.
Cocaina, it's literally cocaine. It's not like slang for cocaine. And all these words I'm telling you, it's like slang.
Oh, alright.
It's all slang, yeah.
Yeah, everything it's slang. So, cocaina, cocaine, perico. Perico. Like a line.
Puerto Rico.
Yeah, if you want to see it that way. Yeah, but...
See, how I remember words is I think of English words that they sound like.
Perico, Puerto Rico?
Yes.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah,
Alright.
that kind of makes sense.
Word number 4. Mecánicos. Which literally means mechanics, right?
Yes.
That's it. But slang meanings. Number 1, come. Number 2, dump person. And number 3, punch.
I'm gonna go with come because that's been the trail that we've been on. So is that it?
Yeah, because in Mexico, as a slang, we said come, we say mecos. Mecos. So mecos rhymes with mecánicos. Right, so
I'm seeing the trend here, so I should do better on the next one.
Alright.
That's very gross, man.
So yeah, it is terribly gross, but man, he has to learn this stuff.
To be fair, I didn't know this one.
No? Well, now everyone is gonna make fun of both of you. Not only
not on this question. I got this one right. This one right.
Alright, so mecánicos, come.
Okay, there
Right?
you go.
That's it. Number 5, cámara, which means literally camera. Yeah.
Okay.
But slang. Number 1, don't. Number 2, see you. Number 3, take care.
Take her?
Take care, don't, like don't deal,
Yes.
or see you.
Why do I think it's take her?
Take care?
Yeah?
Alright. No, it's don't.
Okay.
When someone tells you, cámara, it's like, hey man, don't.
Don't do that.
No, don't deal. Like, for example, like, give me an example. Like, for example, we have an appointment at 5 p.m. on the park. Alright, don't.
Done?
Done.
Done.
Yeah, done.
Oh, I thought you were saying don't the whole
I'm
time.
sorry,
I
my
thought
English
you
is
said
terrible.
don't
That's
too.
why I brought you. And
Man.
you're not collaborating. Yeah.
Yeah, you told me not to correct this so often. But to be fair, cámara has a lot of meanings.
Yeah,
in
I know,
Spanish.
but the main it's like done.
Like,
Done.
alright,
Done.
I'll
Yeah,
see
like
you.
done.
Done.
I'll see you done.
Okay, like how New Yorkers say bet.
Oh,
But
right.
for example, you can also say goodbye with cámara. Cámara.
Yeah, you also can say goodbye, like, but it's more like a done. I would approach it that way.
Bueno,
Alright.
contexto.
Alright, you have to work on
Okay,
your pronunciation,
wow.
man. I will give the.
But
I will
he
give the
he has 1 point with mechanics. Yeah, I like it. All right. So number 6, I guess. Trompo. Trompo means spinning top, like that toy that you
Yeah.
throw and it starts to spin.
Yeah.
That's the literal meaning.
Like a Beyblade.
Yeah, like a Beyblade, exactly. Yeah. But alternate slang meanings. Number 1, fight.
Fight.
Number 2, anal sex, and number 3, race.
What was the word again?
Trompo.
So you're on a vocal verge here, so I'm just gonna go with number 2.
You don't have to go with the ¿cómo dices apariencias?
With appearances?
With the appearances, yeah.
Okay. Is that it?
No.
Okay.
Trompo means fight.
I thought that was lucha.
It's like I dare you to a trompo. I dare you to a fight.
All right, let's go.
Oh, let's. It's like when a hockey game. Let's say that they are ready to go.
Yeah.
It's like let's have a trompo. I dare you to a trompo. It's fight.
All right, let's go. But
Okay.
You should actually punch him.
But not only for this, because of the whole interview. Not only for this.
Yeah, he's been holding back.
Alright, number 7. Pisto. Pisto, to be honest, it doesn't have any other given meaning. It just have one meaning, and it's a super slang word.
Pisto.
Pisto.
With a P? With a B.
Hold it. It can be. It can be motor. It can be gun, but it can be alcohol.
What was the word again?
Pisto. Which one you're gonna pick?
Gun.
No.
Because it sounds like pistol.
Yeah, it sounds, but it's not.
What is it?
Alcohol. When someone tells you like, vamos a pistear, let's go to pistear, it's let's go to drink.
So it's like
Second.
another word for bebo or cerveza?
Not exactly. It's
Not
like,
exactly, because cerveza, it's
similar
literally
to
beer.
It's similar to saying booze.
booze. Yeah,
okay.
it's like saying
Like,
booze.
let's buy pisto. Let's buy booze.
Let's buy booze. Yeah.
It's not as specific.
Well, now you have more weapons to get what you want
Yeah.
when you are on a peda.
Did you include that one?
No, but let's include it. All right. Peda.
Alright.
Right. Peda. It doesn't have a
Well,
literal.
it could mean fart in Spanish.
But it's wrong
It's
said.
different.
Yeah, it's different. So let's say peda. Peda can mean fart. How would you say the other one? Like party with alcohol, or pedal, like a car pedal.
Okay.
Which one you're gonna pick?
Party.
With alcohol.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
That's
alright.
because of the way you used it in the sentence before you asked me the question.
Yeah, we give him the,
Yeah, we
the
gave him
answer.
the
Yeah,
answer.
we're really nice at him. Yeah. So when anyone invites you to a peda, they are inviting you to get high with alcohol.
Get high with alcohol? Drunk.
Drunk.
To get
yeah,
drunk.
To get boozy. Yeah. Right? Okay. Next word, coyotito. Coyotito literally means little coyote. Right?
Coyote.
Little. It's coyote but little, like a cub. Like a coyote cub.
Coyote cup?
Yeah. How do you say cachorro cub, right?
Yeah, it's a cub.
Yeah.
You know what a coyote is, right?
No.
No.
You know
Okay.
what a coyote is? It's like a wolf.
But
Coyote.
Coyote. Oh, we suck in this. We suck speaking English. Yeah, coyote.
It's-
Yeah.
Like Paro.
Yeah, that's a perro, but it's different from a coyote. Coyote's kind.
like an endemic species.
Yeah, like the Phoenix Coyotes. You know the Phoenix Coyotes?
Yeah,
Like,
we got lots of coyotes in
all
Canada.
right. Okay, like those.
Yes.
So coyotito, it's like a coyote cub, like a little coyote,
Okay.
right? Okay, but it can mean mercenary,
Okay.
a nap,
Okay.
or illegal.
I either want to say mercenary or illegal. Let's go with mercenary.
He hasn't been enough time in Mexico yet. No, it's nap, to take a nap. When you say, me voy a echar un coyotito, I'm gonna take a nap. Right?
Okay.
Coyotito. Okay, he's learning a lot and we are also learning a lot. This is
You're
beautiful.
a
It's like
wonderful teacher.
Bultolingo. See, I love it. I love it. Final two words. Mamey. Mamey. It's like mamey, no?
Like
Oh, how would you say?
It's a fruit.
It's a fruit like watermelon, but kind of orange with seeds. Like that's mamey. It's a fruit. But alternative meanings: number 1, fresh.
Okay.
Number 2, tall. Number 3, strong.
What was the word again?
Mamey.
Strong.
Yeah, that's it. When someone tells you are mamey, tú estás mamey, it's like you're tough. Yeah, like that. Perfect. Okay. He has 2 points? No, 3 points because we included peda. Yeah,
I
3
believe
points.
three,
Yeah,
yeah.
3 points. Final word. Caldo. Este güey. Caldo means broth.
Broth. Okay.
Broth, like soup.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Number 1. I can't say Okay. Pre-sex touching.
Okay.
That's number 1. Number 2, pee.
Okay.
Or number 3, kiss.
I will go with number 1 because you laughed the most at it, and then we laughed at the question.
Which one you said?
The first one.
First one, okay. Pre-sex touching. Yes, that's what a caldo is. Yeah, yeah. When you start to getting hot, and you start to, when you're about to get laid but not yet, that's a caldo, right?
See, I can't speak Spanish, but I can read the room. I've seen him giggling, and then you couldn't even say the first one. That's gonna be it. It's gonna be it.
But now you know how to ask for a one.
What's taki-taki? Or is that
No,
Japanese?
tiki-taka.
Tiki-taka?
Tiki-taka, ajá. But it's better to say it like... ¿Cómo pedirías un caldo en español? Pero así...
I don't know, man.
Es que yo
You're
decir un
the
chingo,
expert.
güey, pero la neta están bien groseras, güey. Por
See,
ejemplo...
I heard somebody say it at the gym, so I just go around saying taki-taki tiempo. Like, fuck done or whatever.
Alright, that's a little bit weird. But for example, you can say... Sumergir los callos en la marinada,
Yeah,
which is
no problem.
super grossy. Yeah, it's super grossy. But which other could you say for that one?
That's not my
I'm not very specialized in that English.
gross stuff is your department.
Well, now you have more weapons to defend yourself here in Mexico, knowing more
I'll
slang.
fight them with my words.
So Lil, thank you so much for having here. It was very fun. Anything else you want to say to the Bultitos before we go?
Come check out all our shows that we're having. We're having a show for Big Lucha April 3rd and April 10th, and then of course there'll be one the 25th of March. We're going to Irapuato, so if there's anybody in Irapuato this Sunday on the 13th, come check that out. Shout out to Big Lucha for having me, Bandito, Gravity, Elemental, Commander, Kamita Maya, Ecstasies, Herodes, big shout out.
Viajero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marcus Burke, Big Old Dynamite. If you guys go check out North Pro online and follow me on Instagram, Lil Blay 96. Same thing on Twitter, Lil Blay 96, and do the damn dance.
Man, we have a lot of fun. Thanks for being here.
Thank you very much.
Bultitos, se despide de ustedes su tío Xefito y Lil Blay, ya saben, nos siguen en redes sociales y la campana y todas esas chingaderas que hay que hacer ahí de los canales de YouTube. Los amamos un montón. Bye.
¡Salud!